I want to talk about why wanting to have everything for yourself at a young age is a bad idea. This video is directed towards people who are younger than 15. This is just a video of me telling you the path you shouldn't try go down and what can be expected if you choose the wrong path. So in this video, I'm going to use the Roblox piano community as a good example. For those who play piano games on Roblox, I'm sure you guys are aware of what MIDI files are and autoplays as well. Some people, like getting MIDI files for playback, as in you like to enjoy the music from the file. And some others like getting MIDI files that are super hard just for competition or wanting to have better pieces than others. And there are some who are basically a combination of both, but also like to gatekeep the MIDIs for themselves. The issue with that is that this is basically a drug to young people. Say you found a MIDI that is very hard, and you know that barely anyone else is familiar with this piece. And you know that people are going to be impressed by it. You'll obviously want to find more MIDIs that are as hard, or harder, just so you can get more attention. It'll turn into a habit, but it's super unhealthy as well, because your urge in wanting to find more MIDIs will probably shoot right through the roof, and you just can't stop finding MIDIs. It'll get to the point that you'd have at least downloaded a gigabyte worth of MIDI files without even knowing. Now, the reason why this doesn't affect older people as much as younger people, say you're like 15 or older, you kind of already have an understanding of addictions and what things are capable of. So, let's say you get these MIDI files that are super hard to get, and mainly older people have these MIDI files because they actually did research in obtaining it. So some young people won't really care how hard it was to get the MIDI file because all the work has been done for you. I mean, you got it for free, no effort required as well. You'll kind of rely on getting carried by having people older than you with more knowledge of MIDI files by constantly asking them for hard MIDIs instead of you bothering trying to find MIDIs for yourself. So, as I said, why is it a bad idea doing this at a young age? Let's say the people got these MIDI files at the age of 16 or older, and as the years go by, let's say you've been a part of the community for 2 years or more, your dedication in the community will kind of tend to fade away, and you kind of just don't care about these MIDI files as much. But if you're somewhere between 10 and 15 years old, are you seriously going to be playing these piano games on Roblox until you're like 17 or 18 while still trying to find MIDIs? That's my general question. Will you really care that much about MIDI files until then? Like, I have a friend who cares about MIDI files that much that he ended up crying. That's how bad the situation is. Is this based off experience? No. Then why am I acting like as if I know how these young people act? Well, I've been around plenty of people who play Roblox piano that are obsessed with wanting to have MIDIs. It's actually unhealthy seeing how addicted they are in wanting to possess MIDIs. Like, no joke, this is actually what I can imagine how these people act when they want a MIDI file.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
So, how am I going to fix this situation? Well, I'm going to give away this MIDI package. Don't worry, this is legal. These were not paid for. These are the type of MIDIs that you can get from this package. And there are hundreds of them that this is where they are located. These are insane MIDIs. If you like jazz, blues, or classical music, then you've hit the jackpot. And don't worry, I'm not giving away the MIDIs that are personal to you. If you're young and plan to join the Roblox piano community and want to find MIDIs for yourself, try to do some more research for yourself when finding MIDIs, instead of relying on people to give you MIDIs, because you're not really learning anything if you do that. I'll explain more about these MIDI files as well as talking about an autoplayer in the next video. This is all I have to say. I hope this video means something to you, in a good way of course. I'm not good with outros, so I'm just going to cut to something random.